These two grown men had never seen the Simpsons. How the fuck's that even happen? Two grown men on a mission now, so buckle up and just strap in.
Next year, Santa tell me if he really cares, 'cause I could give it all away if he won't be here next year.
These two grown men had never seen the Simpsons. It's America's Barley Basket.
Welcome, everyone, to another episode of America's Barley Basket. I am your host, Marlon Wells, alongside host Nathan Folsobach. Hello, Nathan.
Hello, Marlon.
How are ya?
Perfectly okay.
Yeah?
Had to do a quick diagnostic before I got too excited about my current state.
Yep, I saw the gears turn.
I think we knocked that Ariana Grande out of the park.
I think we did.
That was beautiful. Just the tight
I've never
harmonies.
heard that song before, but I think we did a lovely rendition.
It was beautiful.
For the holidays.
Meant to be, is what some would say.
Happy holidays.
Yeah, and I love the idea of me cosplaying as her next.
I think you absolutely need to.
Yeah, just tiny. Holy fuck, how many dark web corners do you have to go to get a little cocktail dress in my size? Good God. I mean, oh man.
Just barely past your ass cheek.
Yeah,
just
barely. I mean, you get that high up, there's multiple ass cheeks. We're double cheeked up down there.
So short, you got to tape your balls up.
What a thing. I got a dress hiked up in a Flying J bathroom. 1 foot on the fucking urinal. It's cool. It's for a party. I bet it's for a party. Fucking fun boy over here.
Spray tan and makeup. That high pony.
Yeah, high pony. Hair straightened. Just blowing out. Big fucking pony. Yeah. Could be done. I can't even think of any of her hits. So I
don't know a single Ariana Grande
I got to
song.
learn some of them. Fucking just me prancing around singing fucking her songs. Jesus Christ, get fucking honor killed by someone.
There might not be any honor in it in the killing that happens at the Flying J truck stop when you're dressed like that.
Dishonor killing.
That's a hate killing.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, no one's thinking about the bigger picture.
I don't know if you're up on your politics, but a fellow wearing a dress is a pretty spicy topic right now. So,
what's happening? What am I missing?
Just in general, fucking shitheads and trans people.
That's true. Good point. Good point.
You're gambling.
It's for a party.
Worth it, I think. I think you take that risk. God, to see you in a little fucking...
And not in character, just
dress.
being myself.
Yep.
Until I walk and I can barely stay upright in the tiny little fucking high heels.
How's it going? Catch the game the other day?
We're going to go.
Strapless, tight cocktail dress.
Yeah, it's all form-fitting except like the bottom 3 inches have a little fucking sway in them. Yeah.
Hiking it up to piss in the urinal at a truck stop.
Just grabbing the front and pulling it up.
You think they got Mambas here? Fuck you.
You don't see them like you used to. You're not as good as Starburst, but you get so many.
You got to go, man. We got kids in here.
Yeah, like there's places for you. Get out of the Purple Onion and use their bathroom.
The Purple Onion. That's a good name for a gay bar.
Yeah. Or like a sex shop.
Yeah,
you know?
that'd be a good one.
You'll have a casual encounter in the Purple Onion men's room. Sounds like you're legit using the toilet. Sounds like there's a Hell in the Cell match in the handicap stall.
In the next stall. Boom.
Pretty sure that guy's tapping out in there.
Uncle.
Then you hear the bathroom door fly open. I'm coming. Oh no, not another one.
How many men are in that bathroom stall?
The fucking wall is bowing in.
Just vibrating.
It's like pushing into your shoulder.
I gotta get the fuck out of here.
I counted 19 feet.
An explosion of elephant toothpaste come flying out from underneath that bathroom stall.
No.
No. You hear rivets start to go on that paneling.
The levee's broken. Going. Standing on the toilet.
Biscuits are out of the tube. 19 feet. It's an odd number of feet.
Yeah. Well, so there's a warning sign on the door of the bathroom at the Purple Onion.
Abandon all hope, ye who enter here.
That's swinging saloon doors.
Whew.
Oh, fun times.
Nathan, I had me a day.
Did ya?
The other day. I had me a Monday. The Mondayest Monday.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
Gave a friend a ride to the mechanic to drop the car off. I went to get out of my vehicle and ate shit on the ice.
Oh, really?
I went all last year without eating shit on the ice. I got it out of the way early this year.
Oh, that
apparently.
sucks.
December. Got it out of the way in December. I went hopping out of my vehicle, put that left foot down, and the right foot was coming down, and that left gave out, and I just fucking ate it. Hard.
God.
Ate it fucking hard.
Yeah.
Boom.
What took the brunt of it?
It was all like on the left side, like landed on the shoulder and elbow, neck all jacked up for a few days.
Getting up, so just the embarrassment.
The pride was so injured.
Oh my God.
Oh, I sprained my dignity.
Ugh, yeah. I used to be good for a terrific spill every winter, but I haven't had one in a while, knock on wood.
There was no flourish to it.
Yeah.
You know, there was no arms a-waving. It wouldn't have made for a funny video if someone were filming it. It was just zing, boom.
Depressing.
Yeah.
Just a grown man face planting and laying there for far too long.
I don't think anyone saw it, but if they had, it would have been one where you don't laugh right away.
Yeah, you got to see.
There's concern at first.
Yeah, I think that guy's face took the brunt of that.
I fucking ate shit.
I fucking did a full fucking somersault face plant on one of the crosswalks from a parking lot to the campus of MSUM when I was like 25.
That's got an audience, I bet.
So many. So it was like that 9 a.m. rush.
Perfect.
So I'm fucking getting up and I am fucked. I'm so fucked. My fucking arm is killing me. Fuck, can't feel shit. Fucking whole side of my face took her too. And then I have to act, no, I'm good. I'm fucking just
fine.
Fucking hang loose.
What would it take? What kind of injury would you have to sustain to not tell people, no, I'm fine, as you're getting up?
Exposed bone, or I cannot walk. I have
speak.
Yeah, I just muted out of there. I'll fucking drive myself to the ER if I can't walk. Like I had that happen right when I started comedy. Like we're gonna go play trivia somewhere, and I'll cut through this alley, and I took a turn, and to this day that knee still bothers me all the time. I got up, and I tried to get up. It was clicking. There was a click in it. Yep. That's not what you want.
Nope.
Your knee shouldn't click. And fucking, I just went right back down on the ground. And the guy's like, "Hey man, are you fucking okay?" I'm like, "I don't think I am." I was like, "We can help. Like, you need help?" I'm like, "Yes." So they did the
yes, please.
Both stick out a hand and alley-oop. They're strong boys. They got me up. And then I think the adrenaline was enough. I fucking like, this ain't gonna be that bad. Drank a bunch of beer, played fucking trivia, had a nice night.
Yeah.
Somehow got to my car. And then the time I drove to get home, the fucking pain. I had to putting both hands on the side of the giant garage in my apartment complex and hop and hold the wall.
Holy fuck.
So bad. I had to take like fucking 4 days of PTO. The insane thing during that time, gout came into my other foot.
Oh, fun.
So I had an overlap where I had at least 2 days where I couldn't walk.
Oh boy.
So
Oh no.
there were a lot of impromptu piss jugs.
I'll bet. Yep.
And I didn't shit.
You shut her down.
Just shut her down. I fucking zenned that shit out of existence. I just fucking, way of the samurai, fucking mind over matter.
Yep.
Like, just like, nope, not today. Can't do it. What are you gonna shit? You gonna get a shoebox and shit like a sick dog? Give me a fucking break. You shit like a big boy in the toilet. And my toilet is fucking, I don't know, 8 feet from my bed. I'd admit I don't walk her. Things aren't going hot when you're in your
How old are
30s.
you? Yeah.
Got a walker. I'm like, brother, you can't step on the one leg because you're just going to demolish it even more. It's fucked. You're going to have to step on the gout, which to anyone that has gout right now is veering off the road because they know how insane that Sophie's Choice is that I just had to make.
You're going to have to put all the weight on the heavy cream toes.
Yep. I rolled up a fucking towel that was fucking my crying towel or whatever it was for, bit that, and scream hopped into the bathroom and then shit a banana bread loaf into the toilet. It had to happen. It was knocking. It was like, I need my rent money knocked. Like, insane. Unbelievable.
Oh, fuck.
That was a wild time.
Yikes.
Yep. Oof, that was bad. Jesus, that was. Now that I think of it, usually I get gout on my instep, so you can't even put any pressure. This is the one time I had it in my big toe, so it still sucked, but I could put pressure on my heel.
The rest of you got the rest of the foot to help you out.
But I mean, every time you land, that wiggles that toe enough. It feels like
sure.
someone's twisting a fucking rusty fucking corkscrew deeper into it.
Your toes full of gravy needles.
Yeah. Oh my God, that's exactly what it is. It's like, is that some kind of crystal builds up?
Yeah, your blood crystallizes.
Fuck, why?
And I don't know if you knew this, but crystals are kind of pointy.
Yeah, right. Yeah, and then you wake up and it's gone. It just flushes out, and then you're tap dancing again.
And then you're right back to eating sausages, not learning a thing.
Fucking eating tripe and fucking sweet meats and kidneys and
Hand
all.
me my gravy straw.
More entrails. Eat like a king. More liver. I demand, I desire more liver.
Put more cream on that liver.
Bring me its pancreas. I think we're supposed to eat that. I said pancreas. Oh, delicious bovine lung.
Looking like the Pope in the Preacher comics.
Yeah.
There's a deep cut.
Good, no shit. When you're cooking those lungs, you fool, serve them raw. Boy, are there any cultures out there eating lungs?
You can eat lung. You can eat beef lung.
No shit.
I never have, but you certainly can.
People do?
Yeah.
People go to the butcher shop?
Kind of spongy. Yeah.
I bet. Holy fuck. Jesus Christ, I hope the butcher calls the fucking federal government when someone comes in and asks for lungs. You gotta follow those people. They don't fucking
I'm curious,
wiretap.
do you buy it by the pound or by the pair?
Yeah. They're huge.
I bet they're
Sick.
fucking big.
Holy fuck. Yeah, I don't believe in wiretapping, but we should know what you're... If you're buying beef lungs, we should be looking at what you're looking at.
Where do you draw the line, though? The heart is okay and the lungs aren't? The liver's okay, but the lungs aren't?
Yeah.
Kidneys?
I'm a fucking elitist when it comes to eating organs, I guess.
I'm not eating organs. The closest I get is the tail. Love me oxtail. Love it.
I haven't had it in ages, but I seem to remember really liking liver.
I never did. It was a combination of don't like the taste or the texture. That's got a weird texture to it, too.
Again, it ain't meat.
It's a little cakey, and I don't care for it.
Delicious cake.
A little cakey is hip-hop name.
Little cakes.
But
tiny cheeks.
Upon hefting myself up from the ice that Monday, my Monday was not over yet.
Oh, boy.
I went and dropped off my friend. Thought to myself, I really want caribou. I really want coffee. I'm going to get a coffee, and I'm going to get the ham and Swiss sandwich. Caribou, real good food.
You've said that before.
If you're ever cruising through a Caribou drive-thru and you're even mildly peckish, get yourself the ham and Swiss croissant. or the bacon, egg, and cheese bagel, or the sourdough grilled cheese.
Any hot food.
All primo choices. Breakfast burrito, just okay, weirdly enough.
Okay.
As a lover of breakfast burritos. So I go through the Caribou drive-thru, and they hand me my sandwich, and I put that in my passenger seat. They hand me my coffee, a large Americano, just a shot of espresso and boiling water, just a hot drink. They hand it to me, and I'm thinking to myself, I notice that the lid is not fully on this drink.
Fuck
It
them.
is all the way on except for one. There's one little curl
All it
up.
takes.
Yep. There's one little Elvis upper lip, just curled up just a little bit. And I notice it, and I'm reaching across my body with my right hand. Because that's where my cup holders are. I need it to end up in my right hand to get it in my cup holder. Reaching across, and I get it about right in front of me, about where the steering wheel is. And the lady says, gets my attention because she's handing me my change. And I turn to look at her, and it's just enough of a distraction. I bump the back of my hand on the steering wheel, which causes me to squeeze that cup. The lid pops off. Hot fucking coffee all down the right side, this right thigh from crotch to knee. Red fucking hot boiling coffee.
Oh fuck.
And all over my center console, in my cup holder, because now it's just fuck, trying to fucking get it into my cup holder so I can put it down because my hand's all fucked up now.
What'd you call her?
I didn't call her anything, but I did loudly, definitely everyone in there heard through the drive-thru window, definitely loudly said fuck. Real loud. Just one. Just fuck. Said get it into my cup holder, and now what?
Yeah.
And to her credit, she's maybe only 14 years old, but she was on the ball. She's like, oh no, hang on. And got a towel, a proper towel, not paper towels. Good on her. And I'm fucking patting myself.
Oh, that's hot.
It's fucking hot as shit. Holy fuck, Nathan. And I'm fucking cleaning up best I can. And I reach over to hand her back the towel. And she's like just a constant stream of apologies coming out of this, in my left ear. And I turn back, and she's gotten me a replacement coffee and took the towel back. So I got 2 cups of coffee out of it. That's cool. But son of a bitch, did that hurt.
All it cost me was my nutsack skin's molting.
It is 10:30 a.m. on a Monday. I went home. I just went home.
Into bed.
And I got undressed and showered and threw those coffee clothes in the fucking laundry.
Got in your sleeping gown.
Put my hat on. From the hip to the knee on my right leg it looked like Gorbachev's birthmark.
No shit.
Just bright red. Fuck. And the back of my hand all red.
Fuck.
It didn't nothing blistered, nothing ended up being a proper burn, but son of a bitch.
And what a day. You did have a case of the Mondays.
I
Holy
did.
shit.
I had a real fucking Garfield Monday.
Yeah, fucking send that day to Abu Dhabi.
I did not leave my house the rest of the day. I made a conscious effort. I was like, I'm going home. I give up. I'm done today. And I had a couple errands I was going to run that day.
I can wait till tomorrow.
Yep. I went and got some wet towels and cleaned out my fucking car. Car still smells like coffee a little bit, which smells good. So I'm not
there's
that
worse
mad
things
at
to
it.
smell.
Yeah,
There's worse hot liquids.
It wasn't piss.
Yeah.
Speaking of piss,
Got piss in the headliner.
boy, you get piss in the headliner of your car. For the first time in, I'm gonna say, 3 to 5 years. Pulled off on a fucking exit and pissed outside.
Oh, I just did that about a week ago. I know.
I just did that last night.
Yeah. I do that shit so often. I did it without interrupting a phone call. I mean, you got to be quick because that's a crime, you know.
Yeah.
There's a paved road I'm pissing on right now.
Yeah, I took an exit, parked at the top of that exit, and hopped out, went to the other side of the vehicle and pissed, and got back in and took off.
Yeah, I just threw it and parked at the stop sign, just the door open, blocking me from one way, you know. And like my buddy is like, I thought you were going to a gas station. Like, no, man, I had to piss now.
It got away from me. It had to happen just then.
Yep. God, that sucks. I pissed in a trailer park a couple of weeks ago.
You told that story.
Jesus, I do that too much.
I feel okay that it had been several years.
Yeah. Man, I wish I could go a year without pissing in public.
I bet that's the second time since we came back from COVID.
Okay. Boy, oof. I bet I've had a dozen.
Oh,
in that
man.
amount of time.
You gotta live better.
Yeah, I gotta get a bladder stretching technique or something. Or I think what it is, I go too long, and it can't knock as long as it used to. Eventually, it's gonna come.
You're also a little daydreamy. Maybe you're just not checking in on your bladder enough.
Or I'm 5 minutes too late. Fuck it. I'll have a chance later. Then that fucking tomorrow never comes.
Yeah, I missed that exit. I'll get the next one.
Yep. And then say no.
You won't.
It ain't waiting. Fuck. I've pissed in Gatorade bottles before while I'm driving. It's not an ideal lifestyle. I'm telling you that right now.
No, it's not.
But sometimes you got basketball shorts and it's like, Jesus, that's like a sign from heaven. I was meant to do this right now. Just shoving that thing up in there. You gotta fuck. You're space dock in there. You can't. You're flying blind. You're a thin man maybe, but I ain't. I'm working in the dark.
I bet it's easy for a thin fella with a big horn to piss in the
bottle.
bottle.
The lucky fucks. Jesus, living the dream.
I bet Matthew McConaughey has no problem pissing in a Gatorade bottle while he's driving.
Oh my God. Or just fucking unzipping your fly and just pissing so neat and easy that way. I can't see shit. I ain't got much dick neck to work with. That's a fucking nightmare. Fuck me. Yeah, try to do that with an inner tube around your waist.
Yeah, it's like trying to hook up truck brake lines. Holy shit. Yeah, so I'm living pretty adventurously these days. I'm getting into store brand sodas.
Yeah, I saw that.
got a case of Super Chill in my fridge, which is so terrible.
Oh my God. Yeah. I never was one. I'm a fucking soda elitist. Coke is it, baby.
I know you are.
Yeah, I'm brand loyalty strong with soda.
I forget what it was like. It was sort of impulse. I was walking down the soda aisle, I was going to get a 12-pack of something, but didn't know what. Was going to let the spirit guide me. Yep. And it guided me to I like Coke Zero Vanilla, but it was grocery stores do that thing. Coke is on sale this week, Pepsi is on sale next week, and they trade back and forth. And like a fucking 12-pack of pop at the store is like $7.50 when it's not on sale. I'm like, fuck you. So I was like, let's see what they're doing. Let's see what Super Chill is doing. Super Chill ain't doing worth a damn.
Ain't doing good.
That's bad pop. I got 10 more of those to drink.
I am now picturing you in Walmart in the soda aisle with a fucking water witching stick, just letting it lead you. Oh, lordy.
We found
the mother lode. You got a canary in a cage flipping shit. Oh, Jesus.
Oh, this is the one. Everybody put out your cigarettes.
The old 49er.
Soda pop wildcat.
Shouldn't have bought 17 cases of Super Chill, but
I'm glad I only bought one. It's fucking bad. It's the Diet Cola, and it is like you took a can of club soda or carbonated mineral water and just spit that much Diet Coke in it.
Sick,
It's so terrible.
I think if I were ever to fuck with non-name brand Coke or Pepsi, I think I'd go Faygo.
Faygo's good.
That fucking orange. I don't like orange soda. Their orange soda was fucking tremendous.
Their red pop, their strawberry is real good.
Oh, really? Yeah. And they're big enough. They pretty much make any kind of thing you want. They'll give you a root beer. They'll give you a
some
cola.
Weirdos. Yeah. Their grape is great. I love grape soda.
Yeah.
And then, so I bought the Super Chill second. This is the second round of weirdo fucking discount sodas I'm into, because the week before that, I went and bought a bunch of Shasta. I'm really rolling dice out here.
How many Shastas you drink in a day? Prefer not to answer?
I'm going to say 2 tops. Okay. Usually like 1.
We talking cans or talking cases? 1.5.
1.5 cases a day. There are those people that just drink fucking pop like
drink
that.
A 6er a pop every day.
I can't do it. One or 2 tops is fine with me.
Yeah, the right situation, I'll have 3.
Traveling, I'll drink a lot of pop.
Yeah. Sometimes you need bubbles.
Shasta, much better. Their Diet Cola, super good. Their zero sugar fake Mountain Dew, real good. Mountain Rush, I believe.
Of course. One of them, it's Mountain Thunder.
That's Shasta. That's Dr. Thunder.
Dr. Thunder,
And then there's Mountain Lightning, which is a different brand's mellow yellow Mountain Dew.
I saw a poster someone had mocked up of all the generic Dr. Pepper knockoffs.
Amazing.
There's one called Dr. Radical. God, I want to purchase this. I would happily drink Dr. Radical.
I like that they're all doctor, because that's the most obvious indicator of what we're aping.
And they all steal that color scheme.
Yep, that maroon and white.
Yeah. Man, being a hardcore diesel Dr. Pepper drinker, I kind of respect it.
I like a diet Dr. Pepper or a zero sugar Dr. Pepper.
They make a good diet.
Yeah, those are both real good.
Compared to other they're very close to what the natural version of it is.
Right. Yeah, they're good. They are probably, the diet version is the closest to the diesel version that you can get. It's probably Diet Dr. Pepper.
7-Up too, but I would say Dr. Pepper.
Diet Sprite, pretty close, but there's not much to Sprite.
Yeah, that's just mostly bubbles.
So am I. So. And I had I've just been living a fucking wild life the past couple weeks. I was hungry for pizza. And I was out running errands anyway. So I was thinking maybe get a Papa Murphy's.
Look at this.
We're not doing a delivery because I'm out anyway.
Yeah.
Maybe we swing by a grocery store, get a frozen. And then it dawned on me what I hadn't had in 10 years is a Little Caesars pizza. We got a drive-through. Fuck it. Went and got me a Little Caesars pizza.
Hot and ready?
Hot and ready. Through the drive-through. Large pepperoni.
Still your only choices, cheese or pepperoni?
No, there was something else you could get. Maybe a 3-meat.
Really?
And crazy bread and breadstick. They got a little more of a menu on their drive-through than last I remember. Wings, you get wings.
Oh boy.
Do not. I didn't.
Do not.
Did I think about it?
Yeah.
100%.
Did I once? The last time I was at a Little Caesars, they were kind of advertising them. And I obviously eat garbage. They were like, this is going to make us all real sick. And go
How
to the
long
hospital.
ago is this?
A decade ago, probably.
Yep.
God, they were bad.
I go through that drive-through. I would like a large pepperoni, please. Give him my money, which is like $7
so cheap.
After tax. Doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
He hands me that pizza. I don't even have it set in my passenger seat yet. The nostalgia that smell beat me over the head with. I was in fucking heaven. I drove all the way home just like breathing too much just to get more and more of that smell in you.
Getting lightheaded, you're breathing so hard.
We ate that so much in college and then never again ever since.
You're like Dennis Hopper in Blue Velvet taking rips off. Baby wants to eat.
I'm lifting a corner on the box, holding it up to my face. Holy shit, that smell.
It's a unique aroma.
That smell has not changed. And I was like overjoyed. I had a big grin on my face driving home, just like, look at this. Remember this smell? You smelled it every day for 2 years.
I remember when they came to Fargo, and I was like, that can't be right. There's no such thing as $5 drive-through large pizzas.
Yeah.
My friend's like, motherfucker, it's 2 blocks from your house. Go to it. Boy, that was a lot of pizza.
We ate a lot of Little Caesars.
God, yeah.
And I came home and ate Little Caesars. It is exactly as you remember. Is it good? Sorta, but not very.
Yeah. But
it's hot.
It's
and
ready.
It's ready.
Yeah.
It's $5 before tax.
Yeah. God, what do you figure it is now? $7, $6.99?
I think by the time I paid tax on it and everything, it was $7.
That's still fucking cheap.
That's dumb. That's too dumb.
So cheap.
You can't sell a pizza for $7 total.
What a fucking marketing. Like, what? They probably figured out, you know what? Our product's not that good. Let's make it super convenient and super fucking cheap.
We deal in volume. What must those ingredients be?
Holy fuck. Holy fuck.
I came home I ate half of it that night and half the next day. I was pleased as punch. I was like, look at this.
Take it to bed with you?
I did not take it to bed with me. Put it in the refrigerator overnight. I didn't live the full dirtbag life that we used to, where you just leave it on the counter or the coffee table overnight and then eat it the next day.
That don't bug me a bit.
No, it doesn't bother me either. But I was putting on airs for nobody. Yeah. You know?
I don't live like this anymore.
This isn't me anymore. So yeah, I'm living pretty large.
Look at this. Fucking brain damaged, eating like, and still have the wherewithal to get it hot and ready. Profiles and courage.
Yep, that's me.
Hey, Marlon.
Hey, Nathan.
You know who's never blindly attempted to connect trailer brake lines?
Wow. Who's that, Nathan?
The Simpsons.
Holy moly. Really had to dig for that one, huh? Holy shit. We did it, Nathan. We made it to the end of season 34 of The Simpsons.
We did.
We're doing the final 2 episodes today, episodes 21 and 22. Let's start with 21, Clown v. Board of Education. Good title.
Yeah. God, I'm going to sound like such a fucking dullard. Brown versus Board of Education. Was that the end school segregation?
I believe so, yeah.
Yeah, that sounds right.
I believe that's it.
I was like, something. No, man, it was for fucking, teaching fucking evolution in schools, you dullard. You just shame me out of this room. You do the rest of it yourself.
All right, now that idiot's gone, let's talk about The Simpsons. The kids are not into Krusty anymore, which, of fucking course they're not.
They should have been done with him 35 years ago.
He was like not the thing in season 1.
Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah. So dead at that point.
So he's getting all these, notes from the network about how this is not working anymore at all because kids aren't into it. They're just not.
Yeah.
Kids want to be on TikTok, I love that he has a gaggle of like other has-been clowns at this diner they go to. And they kind of get to talking and like, oh, well, part of the problem is that there's no young clowns anymore to appeal to young kids. You need young clowns for the kids to like. And eventually they get to the light bulb moment. Krusty's going to open a clown college. Yeah. Shocked we haven't done this before.
Yeah, I was literally going to just say that. Like,
clown colleges have always been a thing.
That's a thing. They exist. They're not plentiful by no means, but they're...
I wonder how far we would have to drive to get to a clown college.
Fuck. There's got to be a Midwest one, but it'd be a Polk, I bet.
I wouldn't doubt if it's in Minneapolis.
Yeah,
Minneapolis
maybe.
has 4 million people in it. Not one clown
There
college.
should maybe be one small private school of clowning.
Or it's going to be a city in Iowa you've never heard of.
Yeah, like
it's like where the fucking baseball Hall of Fame is.
The Dubuque Clown Academy. Sending junior clowns to success since 1812. Your old clown money. I don't like these new modern clowns. Prefer classic clowning.
These young clowns, they don't know what they're doing. They're like comics that way. Oh, he's not a real clown. He's like a YouTube clown. But now he's getting club work.
He's on the syllabus for what do you got to bring? Giant shoes.
Do you think you're showing up with your costume?
I think you got to have it in your dorm room because you might need to bring it for a couple weeks.
Or do you think that's provided by the school?
God, yeah, baby.
Maybe it's like an army uniform. They provide the most drab, basic one, and you gotta make your own, kind of.
There's like a basic color palette, grease paint kit.
Yep.
And if you want to get,
like a Halloween makeup kit.
Yeah. But if you want to get some sparkles and shit, that comes out of your own pocket.
They got like the big closet of disused sports goods that are in a gym, except it's clown shit. A bunch of wigs.
Where all the highlight scoops are in the school.
Exactly. Where all the little hand scooters are. Knee scooters.
Yeah. Gotta have the squirting flour.
Yeah.
Some fake chickens, rubber chickens, maybe some fake dead fish.
You think the clowns get cliquey? The circus clowns don't hang out with the hobo clowns, who don't hang out with the opera clowns.
Yeah. Who don't hang out with like the street art hipster clowns. Yeah. I bet
they all pick on the mimes.
Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah. The poor mimes.
Maybe that's the route we should take. Get deep into mimery.
Yeah. The little all white with the black island, the little pouty mouth thing.
Yeah, a beret, the black and white striped shirt.
Yeah. Holy shit. Us coming at you dressed as mimes, that's terrifying. Yeah.
Horribly terrifying.
Come back. I'm not supposed to talk.
Well, what are the classes you're taking? What are you taking? Fucking Balloon Animals 101?
Yep. Balloon Animals course. I bet you're taking a unicycle. You're practicing on unicycles.
Paint design.
Juggling.
Oh, sure. There's like skill-based ones, unicycling, balloon animals.
Yeah. God, I don't know what else.
Pratfalls.
Pratfalls, learning how to fall, taking bumps.
It's like wrestling school.
Fucking Al Snow's there.
Send you to OVW for clown school.
I bet just acting with your hands, just telling a story with your movement, you know, like,
Are you cramming for tests?
Yeah.
Do they teach you clown theory?
Yeah.
You know, like it's like music school. You got theory and you got practice.
Clown history.
Oh, a history of clowning.
Yeah, got to know where you started. You know.
I like this. I think this is great.
Didn't Steve-O from Jackass go to clown college?
I think you're right.
Yep. I was thinking there's someone that's kind of known that went to clown college.
Ridiculous.
I think he comes from like a family of doctors or something like that too.
He would occasionally on Jackass be like, I can't do this. My dad watches, you know. Because he was going to be the one to do the toy car up his ass in the movie, but they had to give it to Ryan Dunn because Steve-O's like, I can't. My dad.
Yeah, he's like,
he would be so bad. He'd be so bummed.
He's like, I told him about it, and he said, I wouldn't be mad, son. I'd just be disappointed.
Yeah.
And that hurts the worst of all.
That's so much worse.
Ryan does like whatever. Like, you should have asked me first. His acting when he's at the doctor's, I just at this house party with some frat guys. It's like how well he sells. Like, do you think I ate that? Like, the doctor, like, no, you did not eat that.
No.
Like, you just like, what are you talking about? Why would they put it on me? Like, it's sick. And when he's like, listen, you don't tell anyone. Those X-rays and that fucking Hot Wheel up his ass.
Amazing X-rays.
What a thing to fucking that happened to you in real life. Fucking tailbone's bothering me.
There has got to be like a paramedics corner of the internet where they all share stories.
There's an amazing Reddit thread somewhere.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah. Oh my God. My gal I went to high school with was briefly a nurse in the ER in Fargo. She said in Fargo it happened a handful of times where it was always the same. She said one time it was the multiple of the same guy. Him.
Repeat customers.
Him lying out of his through his teeth while his wife just sat there and scowled and shook her head. Because she knows the truth. She knows she married him.
What is the lie? I fell on it?
Yeah. Yep.
No.
Another garage accident. I can't believe it. Like,
I sat on my 3/4 inch socket.
Yeah. Oh my God. Yep. Like. And she just said it was like, if you would just tell us the truth and make this so much less unpleasant,
Right.
and weird, because we have to pretend this charade is real too, you know?
Oh, yeah, just tripped and fell on it, huh? Weird.
Yeah. One in a million, Doc.
Well, let me get the glove.
Yeah. Here we go. Alley-oop.
Ah.
Do you think you try to get like a straight sock ratchet end to get in there and hook up with it? Ooh,
Yes.
It's a quarter inch.
I gotta get a different side.
He's
Hang
all
on.
bummed. I was hoping half.
Oh, no.
Rubbing his hands together when he sees the socket set box open. Oh my. Barbara would never.
His wife leaves that room for sure.
Just gets up and calmly walks out.
Drives away.
You're gonna miss the best part.
I'm taking the kids away from this. I'm staying at my parents'.
I'll call you when it's done.
Don't. Please,
never.
Please don't.
Don't ever, if you could, never call. Never call any of us, please. The kids don't want to talk to you. Holy fuck, what a thing to hear. The kids don't want to talk to you because of your butt shenanigans.
Stop calling yourself the craftsman.
I'm just a klutz. Tell the kids daddy's clumsy.
You don't even work in a garage. You're an accountant.
Yeah.
You're a CPA.
Why is this always happening after midnight?
You're supposed to be better than this.
Just Butterfingers, baby, honestly.
I don't want to know how often this happens successfully. We've been here 3 times.
How many nutcracker candles can end up in your bottom?
I know now why we couldn't find Elf on a Shelf for 2 days.
Oh, boy. They got a lot of fucking... Everybody's soft.
They're long.
You have to stuff that thing in there.
You need a tampon rod. That's how you lost the socket.
Yeah.
Stamping it in there with the butt end of a torque wrench.
Oh, boy.
Yowza. So Clown College is going pretty well. I love the TV ad that he makes that just fucking digs on teachers. Like, fuck them dumb teachers.
Yeah.
Come to Clown College.
They're like lazy on the beach.
Yeah. You want to have your kids go somewhere where they don't even work all year, paying for their own stuff? Dumb. Teachers catch a lot of shrapnel in that ad. Bart sees the ad and is, of course, hyped. And convinces his folks to let him go because public school isn't working, clearly. We all know it. And it's either this or Catholic school, and he freaks them out by speaking Latin.
Yeah, how freaked out they are by it. So
Homer's
great.
legit screaming. So they go and they apply. He does not ace the application, but Krusty is into letting him in because the other kids will follow Bart's lead. Like, this is a smart choice.
Pretty shrewd.
To let Bart in because then the others will come, including Milhouse and Dieter Wolfcastle.
Yeah.
I don't know that we've met Dieter before.
Yeah.
We've met his daughter, but not whoever this is.
And I'm trying to think what Milhouse says when he walks in. It's something good.
It's something like, wherever Bart goes, I follow, or something like that.
and fucking
Kirk is all gung-ho about it. He just like hands Krusty a blank check or something.
I think it's his debit card number and his PIN.
Oh,
or
yeah,
something.
gives him his pin. Yeah.
So
Kirk.
they're so broke.
What is on here? What could possibly be on here? Bart, of course, excelling in Clown College. He's king shit of Clown College. Doing clown shit at the dinner table, and Homer loves it.
Of course, that's his fucking MO.
Am I fucking boring you right now?
It's funny that Homer doesn't go.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, he doesn't work. He's got all the time in the
Why
world.
isn't Homer here?
Yeah, he would love that.
Why isn't this a Homer episode?
Right? Yeah, like, holy fuck, has Homer been at work more than once this whole season?
He shows up to work briefly during the Swifties episode.
Yep, that's the only one I could think
That's
of.
the only one
There's
I can
probably
think
another,
of.
but
Holy
a
shit.
whole season of this show he's been at work.
Remember the
once.
power plant?
Yeah, fuck, that used to be a major setting for episodes.
Every episode, practically.
We're peeking in a little bit here. The amount of burns in this season. We're done.
We're done. We
There's
wrapped it up last week.
More shit. Like, unbelievable. Like, this is
by the
criminal.
way, we talked last week about why does his voice sound weird? I did a little looking, and it turns out fucking everyone had that question. No one has a real answer except just that Harry Shearer's getting fucking old, man.
Interesting.
He doesn't sound the same.
Yeah, okay. Huh.
And it's like, yeah, okay, I can see that.
I guess, yeah. Because I was thinking it was someone different, but I did look it up. It is still Harry Shearer. I was like, oh. It's like, is it just me? But like, if you said other people are commenting, then
And like, he's in his fucking 80s. Of course he sounds different.
Shit.
Yeah.
Fuck, aren't they doing a new Spinal Tap?
Yeah.
That's awesome. Like, he'd be in his 80s.
I've never seen that movie.
If you like that kind of comedy, which I do, it's good.
Yeah. Someday. But yeah, we're not the only ones who were curious as to what the fuck was going on with Mr. Burns' voice.
We're not intrepid teen detectives.
And knowing what I know about, like, you know, fucking audio production from all those years in radio and doing this show, I'd wager that he sounds very old, and that what we hear is them trying to fix it. Because like I said last week, it sounds artificial almost. So
weird.
I bet that he gave him like some gravelly fucking old man audio, and they pitched and fucked around with it on the computer enough to get it to sound like Burns, kind of.
Interesting.
But it's off.
Yeah.
Because you can always tell when it's off.
And Harry Shearer's in his 80s, huh?
I believe so. I think he's 79 or 80.
That movie is 40 years old at least, and he is not a young man in that movie.
Yeah.
You know? Like in Spinal Tap, what I'm referencing.
Hasn't been a young man in a long time.
Yeah. Many a decade since he was described as young.
We're at they're doing a school talent show, and I laughed so hard at this. There's like clowns chasing each other around on stage, and one of them is playing yakety sax on a saxophone.
Yeah.
And Homer's in the audience with the family, and he's like, "What is that musical instrument?" And Lisa's like, "It's a saxophone." "Oh, you should play something like that." "I do. I play every night." And he says, "Nothing that yakety."
And I think Marge kind of takes his side.
Lisa's like upset. She like turns to Mom and says, "Tell Dad I'm plenty yakety." And she takes Homer's side. Like, well, you could maybe be a little more.
She's not very yakety.
She's not yakety. And then we're having an academic contest. I forget what these are called, but like fucking school
knowledgeable
quiz show. Sure, there we go. Between the clowns and the normal kids, and the clowns win.
Yeah.
Parents, all the parents, not just Homer and Marge, all the parents are thrilled with fucking Krusty. They're super into Krusty because their kids are succeeding in this fucking clown school.
He doesn't know how to feel because he never does anything good ever. Like
ever. He's so like put off by admiration.
He doesn't understand what that feeling is.
Because it's so foreign to him. And this is where Fat Tony shows up. Fat Tony wants in.
We've had more Fat Tony this season than fucking Burns.
Yep, he's shown up a bunch this season.
Yeah.
Bullies Krusty into this to let him in to get a cut because like
piece.
can't sell drugs anymore. Everyone just goes and gets opiates.
Yeah.
Like
that was a good scene where he breaks down how all their old rackets are ending. You know?
Are all like government run now.
Yeah.
So what does he say? Like the last great scam is education.
Yeah.
Bullies Krusty into letting him in to get a cut. They're fucking selling the markers. They're taking the markers from the classrooms and selling them secondhand. They're shaking down lunch lady Doris.
Holy shit. By making her eat her own food.
Yeah, and she's horrified. They got a big scoop of mashed potatoes and she's screaming. Krusty sees that this is going bad. He goes to the cops, and fucking Wiggum is so useless. Just like, it's outside our jurisdiction. We don't have a jurisdiction outside of this police station.
Yeah.
But they decide the best we can do is wire him up. So they fucking put a wire on Krusty and send him in to bust Tony. Tony catches him that he's got a wire on, but the kids come to the rescue with their clown shenanigans and save Krusty.
All holding their cameras.
Yeah, they all got their cameras out and unicycles and face paint. Tony knows he's beat, but knows that he has one out left, and we end the episode by him burning down the school for the insurance money. Classic.
Good way to end it.
Yeah, we wrapped it up.
Yeah.
Everything in a tight bow.
We get in this, haven't seen this in a while. It's between Bart and Homer at the dinner table. Homer's love of pork chops.
Yes.
That was an early show thing.
It's his favorite dinner.
Yeah, and Bart takes the last chop.
Yeah.
Homer lets him know, you know the rules.
Yeah, I get the first shower and the last chop.
So good.
I love pork chops.
Yeah, fuck pork chop, tasty treat.
And cheap.
Yeah. Oh my God, you buy them by the bulk in Costco. Christ, you're fucking Chop City, baby.
Or you really save money and you buy the whole fucking loin and cut chops yourself. It's easy.
Home chop cutting.
Yeah, I'm home chop cutting. I'll home chop cut.
Look at this in the car when you get home. Laid on beach towels.
Across my center console.
I regret all of this.
Fucking huge butcher's knife.
On the dash.
Trying to bone out a pork loin. Trying to merge.
Oh, I assumed you'd stay in the parking lot. I didn't know you could drive.
I thought
that's multitasking.
I thought you meant while I'm driving. No, because then you can cut them however you want them. You want them thin? You want
that's true.
You want them fat for stuffing? You want them butterflied? What do you want?
It's like, well, stuff in here. Let's slow down.
Stuff in the fats.
Oh, boy.
It's our next podcast.
Yeah.
Now that we're done with Simpsons.
What do we stuff next?
This pork chop's full of M&Ms.
Oh, no.
No, we were thinking maybe peppers or mushrooms.
More M&M's, got it.
Call it a meat blizzard.
Wrap it in bacon. Roll it in caramel. Deep fry it. Someone stop us.
Please.
Has to end.
Please stop us.
Can't feel my toes.
I've come up with a new s'mores pork chop.
Oh, fuck.
So much marshmallow in here.
Too much. Oh, sick. Fuck me.
You stuff the pork chop with marshmallow and then roll it in graham cracker and then bake it. The marshmallow gets all bubbly and then drizzle chocolate sauce over the top
God
of it.
damn it.
Horrible. This is our next new restaurant, Meat Desserts.
Holy shit. It just underneath the sign, it just says we're sorry.
We make Scotch eggs, but it's a Cadbury cream egg in the middle, wrapped in sausage and breading.
I might like that. Those are combining two things I fucking love: Scotch eggs and Cadbury eggs. There's a way
but
to
you think you want them together, Nathan.
Yeah,
you
that
don't.
might,
you don't want breaded sausage filled with fucking fondant.
I want more fondant.
More fondant.
More fondant. Slamming my scepter on the ground.
The middle of a Cadbury cream egg is alarming. It's so terrifying.
Yeah.
Like, this is
so good.
Rich.
Yeah.
What is this?
Rather than even be a little kid, my mom would be concerned about them. Like, you get one a year.
Yeah.
That's an Easter morning treat.
Yep. You're in there just get your tongue in there like a Jello shot.
It's so good.
Oh
God, I still love them.
Bite the tip off and just let it drip into your mouth.
Mommy, look, mommy. I'm doing it.
It's not liquid. It's not solid. It's a fucking sugar plasma.
Troubling. It's trouble. It's so good.
Oh yeah. Listen, I ain't fighting it. Yeah. It's amazing.
Back to this episode. Boy, didn't do anything for me.
I thought it was fine. Like, Krusty and the Clown College, you know,
like
plenty of fun clown goofs.
I just never laughed much. I think 4 out of 10.
I liked that ad a lot where they're really dunking on fucking teachers.
Yeah.
I thought that was funny. Lisa being upset at Homer for saying she's not yakety enough.
That was
is very funny. Yeah, I thought it was good.
Yeah, see, I'm slightly below average.
I got no
Clown beef.
Dessert beef with this clown episode.
Oh, you're already working on branding.
I'm still there, yeah.
You're a couple steps ahead. We're up to the final episode of the season 34. It's episode 22, Homer's Adventure Through the Windshield Glass. Episode 750.
We've watched 750 episodes of The Simpsons.
Shit. So if they get to 1,000, what season would that be? You do that kind of math off the top of your head?
No.
Like season 43 or something like that.
Yeah,
I
it'd
bet.
probably be like, 6 to 8 more seasons. So 40, 42 around in there.
Wow. If they can do that, 1,000 fucking, but 750 is so insane.
1,000's got to be their goal at this point, right?
You'd think.
Like, they can't have that many more milestones to break.
Totally, yeah. Like, I wonder how many fucking sitcoms have hit the 300 episode mark.
Yeah, no kidding.
So few.
Yeah.
So few.
It's wild. What's actually going to be the fucking thing that prevents them is deaths at this point.
Yeah.
That's all that can stand in their way.
Think of that, yeah. Now that I think about it too, I don't know if any other sitcoms got 300.
Fuck if I know.
Because it'd be fucking 300 divided by 20, like 15, right?
Yeah.
So you're going to be like 13 to 15 episodes. I don't know if another sitcom's ever done that. That's nuts. So they've they've probably come close to tripling
the longest running sitcom.
Yeah, which I don't know what that would be. Like fucking Married to Children did about a decade. Fucking, I don't know, like Cosby Show did like 8, Seinfeld like 9, Friends like 8 or 9. Like,
but I bet there's some that we've never heard of that are past 10.
Yeah, maybe fucking. I think like Ozzie and Harriet, like in the 50s.
Yeah, maybe some really old ones.
And who knows back then? Maybe they worked them like dogs, and they were doing like 45 episodes a season.
There was no off season. Yeah.
The unions weren't worth a shit.
Yeah, it's fucking crazy.
And one thing I'll give them: fucking ambitious couch gag / opener.
Yes.
The goal was to squeeze 750 people in.
Characters, yeah.
If you pause, you see some. I mean, I didn't recognize a quarter of them. There's so many oddball that all look the same kind of, but boy, you get such a mess of characters.
It's crazy. Yeah. And I'd like, haven't we done this before?
Yeah.
Or something close to it?
Yeah.
Like an intro crowded full of characters.
Yeah, that seems like
we did that for the 500th episode or something. But still cool.
Yeah.
And frankly, just cool to see the intro.
Yeah.
Which we never see anymore.
We went on a run here without no intro. Yeah.
Yeah.
So Homer adventures through the looking glass or through the windshield glass. Whoops. Homer comes out of the bank very angry. We don't know why right away.
But he's pissed.
He's kicking things. He gets in the car, starts driving recklessly. He starts to angrily text Marge, but ends up crashing into a fire hydrant. Yep.
I bet you hit a fire hydrant.
Wakes you the fuck up. Holy fuck.
They're solid.
Yeah.
But I bet also built to not just stop your car. I bet they're kind of designed to break away.
I wonder.
I bet they are.
Yeah. They're fucking solid, though. I know that much.
It's still not going to be good.
Yeah, you're not going to drive that car ever again if you hit it fucking full bore. So he hits that fire hydrant. Homer goes through the fucking windshield because he used the fucking seatbelt and airbag on his hammock.
Amazing.
Just so good. He looks for the seatbelt that's cut out. The airbag's gone too. So fucking dumb.
And he gets that daydream cloud of him using the seatbelt to hang the hammock. And then he just uses the airbag as a pillow.
So insane. Good dumb Homer. That's like Good use of that as a gag.
When they show all the junk on the seat next to him, it A, reminded me of bench seats, and how that was a thing. And then B, there's a Nintendo Switch in there. I like that one of the kids has a Switch.
Yeah. Some of the shit in there was like realistic.
Yeah.
Like little kids' toys and stuff.
Yeah, a lot of kids' toys.
Yeah. So as Homer fights with the air, time starts to slow down. This has to be based off like Everything Everywhere All at Once or something like that.
No
like,
idea. I've never seen that
just
movie.
Just a slowing down of time.
I hear that movie's good.
Very good. Very fucking good. Homer hears a voice, which finds out is coming from Gooby Woo.
Yeah, you got it.
Which is the happy little elves doll, which now belongs to Maggie.
Yep.
Early on, that was a Lisa toy.
Yep. Lisa was a little elves.
Happy little elves. Gooby Woo tells Homer that she's going to help him go through a journey of self-reflection
while he's flying through the air in slow motion. I love how this looks.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a clever idea, like animation-wise.
All the shattered glass floating in the air and everything.
Gooby Woo, voiced by Minneapolis' own Lizzo.
Lizzo.
Doesn't age well now. Probably not going to get any more Simpsons episodes. She got canceled.
I didn't recognize her voice until during the musical number she has a flute. And I'm like, oh, okay. Got it.
This is adding up now.
Did she stay canceled? Is she still not that canceling isn't a real thing? So
yeah, I don't know what her situation is now.
Do people go to her shows again now? I don't know.
Good question. Is she like touring with fucking Nick DiPaolo or something like that? Opens for Jeff Dunham.
Oh my God. On the Can't Say Anything Anymore tour.
Gooby Woo starts by helping Homer remember why he was angry. Cut back to the bank, and Homer is trying to get a goddamn safety deposit box for a potato chip he found that looks like John Travolta.
Yep, got to protect this.
I haven't seen that story in the news in a while.
Oh, Chip looks like Jesus or
Toast
something.
looks like Jesus.
Yeah.
Chip looks like Jesus.
Yep.
And the banker informs Homer that the family already has a safety deposit box. It has had one for years. They look into it. Contains the will of Clarence Bouvier.
All of this feels like something a banker shouldn't do.
Yep, right? This is some small town banker shit.
Yeah,
like
I bet a banker is not supposed to tell someone that anyone has a safety deposit box.
Yeah.
Spouse or not.
Yeah, that's some small town shit. Yeah. Clarence Bouvier. God, we haven't seen much of that guy.
No, I don't. Have we ever seen him?
I feel like he's been referenced. We may have never seen him before.
We've definitely said his name before.
We get to see him multiple times in this one.
Yep.
Turns out that Clarence has left Marge $1,000 a month, and she's kept a secret from him, which that would make you angry. Found out like you got this money coming to the family, you have no clue what's happening to it. Like
at the same time, it's Marge's money. Yeah. I kind of see both sides, though. You're right.
Two become one. I'm an old-fashioned traditionalist.
I'm a separate bank accounts boy, I think.
So now we know the reason behind the anger. Gooby Woo then reveals that Bart and Lisa, if I got to say Gooby Woo so many more times.
The more times you get to say Gooby Woo, the better.
She reveals that Bart and Lisa have known about the money Marge was getting. We see like a young Bart is steaming open letters like a goddamn fucking, he's like Carlos
like
the
a
Jackal.
Counterfeiter?
Yeah. Like, Jesus Christ. So that's how he found out. This upsets Homer even more because the thought that everyone knew about it except him bugs him.
Yeah. It would, I imagine, make you feel like an idiot.
Children know.
Yeah. Everybody but you knows.
Gooby Woo then asks Homer to guess what Marge is spending the money on, which Homer imagines Marge has like a robot butler and a sexy handyman.
Sexy handyman is very funny. Robo butler, bring me a caviar sandwich.
Yeah. Like a hoagie.
Huge hoagie. And it's so dripping with caviar. It's disgusting.
What does the robot butler say? This is so wasteful.
Yeah, something along those lines. She takes a big bite and a bunch drops out of the sandwich. Oh, my God. That's fucking disgusting.
But as we don't need to tell you, this is not how Marge spent the money. Gooby Woo then reveals that she really spent the money on Homer, using him to bail out of all of the myriad of insane fucking situations he gets himself into. all the fucking time.
We see quick flashes of like a toe reattachment and her paying off Officer Wiggum to get him out of a DUI. That's a legit crime.
How real it got there.
That one is very real.
The rest were silly, and then we get that one.
Yeah, that last one is just her handing Wiggum money.
So after Homer realizes that Marge cares about him, Gooby Woo lets slip that Marge's father did not. Is he surprised?
Is he surprised that her dad didn't like him?
Yeah. He's acting baffled by this on this episode.
Yeah,
it's
he's so offended.
Yeah, like plenty of father-in-laws don't even like good young men, let alone your dumbass.
How have you been married this long? And that, as if that never crossed his mind as a possibility.
Exactly.
What do you mean he didn't like me?
We get a flashback of Clarence telling Marge that he didn't like Homer and that he'd give her money each month to make sure she was okay in the future.
Like, I'll support you because he certainly isn't going to be able to.
Is it ever mentioned what he does? Not that it matters, but I don't think so.
No, I don't think so.
Homer then questions why he was able to see a conversation that he wasn't around for. Or they're like testing the limits of this universe.
Who does he ask?
Oh, what's her name? Gooby Woo. Gooby Woo.
I want you saying that as much as possible.
The reason he could see it is he's fucking dead. Homer is dead.
When they cut to him impaled on that fucking fence.
All pale.
Yeah, pale and bloody. It's like weirdly graphic for The Simpsons.
Upon realizing this, Homer goes to what he thinks is heaven, but it's actually hell. Homer's told that he will be boiled alive in a lake of blood for all of eternity, but he's made to wait in a line. It takes 20,000 years. Homer keeps complaining about the line. To stop this, Homer's given a buzzer to let him know when it's time to be tortured.
Like outside a restaurant. Just take this.
You had a fucking TGI shenanigans or something. You take this, goes hang out somewhere else. It'll vibrate when it's time to seat you.
I bet I'm wrong, but I don't know that I've ever eaten at a TGI Fridays.
Been 20 years for me. The one in Fargo closed long ago.
Yeah.
I have been told this is the improper take, but what I remember of that niche between Chili's, Applebee's, and TGI Fridays, I thought TGI Fridays was the best.
I have, granted, I'm having trouble remembering that I ever even was at a TGI Fridays. I don't know how hot a take it is. I think Chili's is pretty good.
I haven't ate at Chili's in 20 years and it was horse shit, but I've been told I can't let that cloud my vision.
Right. Yep. I was at a Chili's within the last
earlier today.
I've been to a Chili's since COVID.
Oh, okay.
And it was pretty good.
Okay.
Better than a fucking Applebee's.
What's their menu lean more toward? Or is it pretty much an Applebee's?
It's Mexican Applebee's.
That's okay.
It's Southwest Applebee's.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, they got a chili pepper in their logo. Yeah, there we go.
You can get fucking Tex-Mex egg rolls, dumb shit like that. But pretty fucking good.
Fucking Applebee's, man. I am not above eating at places like that, but last few times I've been there, fucking rough.
Yeah, I'm not above it, but every time I go, I'm like, no.
Is there one thing on your menu that's not microwaved?
No, of course not.
Everything.
The salad, probably.
Is there even a grill?
It's just a bank of microwaves back there, like safety deposit boxes.
Yeah, like 20 by, it looks like the Jeopardy fucking board. As Homer leaves the queue, he looks around hell. He finds several horrible people from history playing poker together. As he joins the game, he realizes Clarence Bouvier is also playing.
He's one of them. It's like Clarence Bouvier with Stalin and Mussolini and someone else playing cards together.
They start fighting, but it's stopped by Genghis Khan and Stalin stop the fight. After this, Clarence takes Homer for a walk and shows him a future event where Lisa brings home Mercer, a narcissistic board games creator.
Holy
this
shit,
guy
this
sucks so hard.
Oh,
it was funny.
Yeah, it was very funny how hard this guy sucks.
Homer dislikes Mercer and thinks that he's bad for Lisa, but then realizes how Clarence felt about him. Homer? This gives Homer an epiphany, and just like that, he's allowed to leave hell.
Yep. Because he's alive again.
Yeah.
That's apparently all you have to do I like that the Pali guy is like the demon who's following him around.
Cloven hooved.
Yeah, poking him with the fork. We also touch on that Marge's dad is in hell because he was a check forger, of all things.
What a thing to go to hell for.
And, man, earlier when they first get to hell and they show the heaven and hell exchange program, and it's just a subway system, it's like, these people who are in hell for stuff that wasn't okay get to go to heaven now that it's okay. And it's like all these gay people getting on a train to heaven. And then there's the ones coming from heaven who now we frown upon their shit, and it's Shakespeare going, come on, I wrote Othello, and they're like, and then did it in blackface, so welcome to hell. I love that visual of like the rules are different now, so now you're okay.
These confused white guys in powdered wigs looking around like,
what is going on?
That's such a good run for the last few hundred years in heaven.
I thought that was a very funny bit.
As Homer wakes up from the crash, an ambulance pulls up and the paramedics get him on the stretcher. Rest of the family then also arrives to get into the ambulance with Homer. Maggie picks up Gooby Woo.
Gooby Woo.
Gooby Woo. I mispronounced the last one.
How do you mess it up after the whole episode?
Gooby Woo. There we go. We'll fix it in post.
Maggie also says Gooby Woo.
I don't like that.
I think we've had her make baby sounds before, but those are just barely too close to being real words.
Yeah, I don't like Maggie talking. Not one bit. Maggie doesn't talk them. Bucky stays dead.
Which, no.
No, he didn't.
I think Uncle Ben continues to be the only comic book character who's ever stayed dead.
Marge asks Homer why he sent her the angry text. Homer says that it doesn't matter. He set aside his own ego and learned to savor his blessings. Aww. What a nice ending. However, due to the accident, Homer was speaking incomprehensibly and Marge didn't understand any of it. He's fucking out of his mind. He went through a terrific accident.
I love that he's like explaining himself, but it kind of snaps to reality of him just like, rah, rah, rah.
Yeah. How many bad head injuries has Homer taken in this show? 50? Jesus. Marge then we get to see her in action, pays the paramedic to give Homer some pain relief as Gooby Woo sings about it being the end.
Yeah.
In the recording booth for the episode, now we see Lizzo. Like in the
booth, playing herself now. Yeah.
Lizzo was told that she has to slap Homer. When Lizzo questions that, asking if it could just be a sound effect, Bart slaps Homer for her instead, and slapping him at such a rate that makes a decent backbeat.
Yeah.
And then they fucking sax and fucking
Lisa
flute.
And Lizzo have a little jam.
Real forced celebrity thing there at the end. But
it didn't do much for me.
Yeah.
Neither did her Gooby Woo song in the episode. Yeah. Saying bitch a lot, which just doesn't fit in the Simpsons.
Like, what are we doing?
There's some weird choices in this episode.
Yeah,
the graphically violent impaled on the fence and
we saved that for the Halloween episode.
As a whole, I did like it. The fucking flying through the air in slow-mo, and then the fucking turn it takes when you go to hell for 20,000 years.
No shit.
But Homer, like, learning that, sometimes you're going to feel that way about your son-in-law. Yeah. Like, sure.
Fucking Mercer was good. Just a fucking, oh, my God.
Like, Mercer played by Tim, what's his name? Robbins. Shawshank Redemption.
Really?
Yeah.
No shit.
Or maybe Tim Robinson.
Oh, from I Think You Should Leave?
I Think You Should Leave. Shit, now I have to double check
that. Makes sense. He'd have been in the public eye when they were making this.
Yeah, that would have been, that would have made way more sense. It is absolutely Tim Robinson.
Okay, yeah. Well, you don't hear Tim Robbins much anymore.
Yeah.
That's slowing down.
That's why I was like, in the credits, I was like, oh, right on.
Good for him.
Good for him.
He'll leave in that house.
A while.
He hasn't done a whole lot since COVID.
I thought he was just living on his Shawshank money.
Like every middle-aged actor that I don't know what they're up to, he's probably on some prestige drama TV show that I'm not going to ever watch.
Yep. It's in their third season. It's better than anything Hollywood puts out. You know?
That's probably what he's up to. Winning awards that I don't know of.
He's got a stack of Emmys from this acclaimed crime drama.
That's on fucking AMC Plus.
Yeah.
Like, is that an app? I don't know.
And you'll never see it.
Just go to the ether.
You'll never watch it.
But that was fine. The minuses kind of sucked, but some of the pluses were good.
Yeah, there was enough little stuff that bugged me, but as a whole, it was good. It was a good episode.
Always am pretty forgiving with the super ambitious episodes.
Yeah, the weird ones.
Yeah.
Of which we got a lot this season. Not a ton of day in the life episodes.
I thought this season, maybe the first 2 weren't super great, and then it really got hot through like 3 through 10 to 12, and then it kind of...
We had that It special, and we had a really good Treehouse.
Yeah.
Like, I think all in all, this is a good season.
It really petered out at the end for me, but it was perfectly fine.
Yeah. I have my complaints, mostly Burns related.
Yep. Yeah. And those are valid.
Yes. I am valid.
You are. That's what the self-affirmation tour begins tonight. I am Marlon, hear me roar. So much louder than before. Holy shit. You with a purple scarf, a sweater vest.
Blaring that Katy Perry Roar song on my phone. I am allowed to take up space.
I won't shrink for your benefit. Who are you talking to? All in the fucking Fly J bathroom again.
I won't dim myself because I'm too bright for you.
Okay, man, whatever.
I'm just trying to get into this Purple Onion men's room.
Cleaning his dentures in the sink. Whatever you say.
that truck stop pizza's good, but really gums up the twofers, you know?
God damn it. Well, we did it.
We did it. Another episode is in the bag, Nathan.
Again, they said we couldn't.
Yeah. 34 seasons, 750 episodes. What a fun, milestone to leave off on.
Yeah, mathematically, the odds it ended that way.
Yeah, they're crazy.
Yep.
We'll do this again next week, I guess.
We'll see you. If you are here only for The Simpsons, check in next Halloween.
Yep. Now's your off season.
Yeah, there you go. We'll see you in 10 months.
If you are only here for The Simpsons, this is your end of watch.
Yeah. Dim the light tower.
Yep. We'll see you in 10 or so months.
But everyone else, please come back next week.
Speaking of next week, gonna put together. I already have put together a fun clip show. We'll do a clip show next week.
Reminisce.
Yeah, much like back in April when we caught up to The Simpsons the first time, we gave you a clip show just as a fun little buffer. We'll do that again next week. Now that we've caught them again, so look forward to that. We'll take a little weekend off.
Enjoy the laughs, everyone.
Yeah, and we'll see you next week.
Bye, everybody. Gooby woo.